Howdy doody partners. Are you interested in roleplay on Red Dead Redemption but not too familiar with how to get started? Well, in this video, I'm going to break down how to get started in this beginner's guide to roleplaying as a cowboy on RedM. I'm going to go over what RedM is, how to properly create a character with a story, the basics of roleplay, and some of the general rules that you'll find on most roleplay servers. I will try to give you the best information possible to help yourself create some great stories in the Western frontier. So we got RedM, the core of Red Dead Redemption roleplay. This is what you're gonna need to get started on your roleplay journey. You have to make sure that you either have the full Red Dead Redemption game or simply just Red Dead Online installed from either the Rockstar store or Steam. Either one is fine, whatever you want to prefer there. Then you just hop on over to redm.com and you install it following the instructions. I'm not gonna go too much in the instructions there. It's pretty self-explanatory. Maybe I'll do a separate video. Who knows? I'm kind of lazy with it. We'll see. Now that you got RedM, you're gonna find that there are plenty of servers to choose from. There are public servers that are open to anyone to join, and there's some whitelist, allow list servers that require a bit more verification to join the server. Some of these allow list servers do require something as simple as joining their Discord with a few steps, and some require a full application with a character backstory and a decent understanding of the rules. I definitely do recommend seeking a whitelist server as the quality of roleplay is more controlled and less of a public deathmatch server. Alright, so now this is where it all starts. Once you find a server that you want to play on, you're going to want to go through your character's creation. Most servers will have an option to customize most body details like head types, your eyes, hair, aging, you name it. Most people will find themselves spending a lot of time in the creator trying to get their character just right. And then once you have your body and face all figured out, most servers will let you start off with an outfit. So now you're going to spend another hour playing designer with your character. And then once you finally have your character figured out, then comes the hardest part, the name. I know I probably struggle with this most when creating a character, and sometimes I even spend days thinking about the best name. And so one thing that you really can't change once you get your character out there in the roleplay world. One important thing aside from the physical sides of creating a character is giving your character a story to itself. It doesn't have to be anything complicated, but it does help to have a backstory or goals in mind for your character to better help immerse yourself in the roleplay and separate it from your own out of character experiences. So take some time to figure it out. If your character's a rancher that ran away from his old gang life to live a more peaceful lifestyle, tending to his cattle, or a deputy that devotes themselves to the name of justice, or a hillbilly that loves moonshine. Take your time to figure out the details of your story and then send them out into that scary world. The basic rule of roleplay is to roleplay. The point is to create your character and put yourself in that character's shoes. There should be no mention of real world activities. You're not going to be walking up to someone and asking them what their Marvel Rivals rank is while you're playing Red Dead roleplay.
Hey buddy, I just finished my ranch chores. Do you want to hop on Marvel Rivals with me? I need a DPS.
You're ruining my immersion, kid. I'm out of here. Once you log into that character, you are now that character and live in this world of Red Dead. Most conversations will revolve around what is happening in the server, such as, did you hear that Joe was caught moonshining yesterday? Or I saw Mary Sue stealing a horse in Valentine yesterday. Give yourself a goal that fits your character, such as trying to become the most notorious outlaw that sets up creative robberies to get their name out there, and even things like trying to run maybe the most successful ranch. You decide there. Now try not to fall into the trap that Red Dead roleplay is a video game, and be more creative outside of the limitations of the game itself. There are things like /me that are common in most roleplay servers. You can put a description of an action that you are doing, such as /me squints or /me pets a dog, to add a bit of more immersion beyond what you are able to actually do in the game mechanically. So just get creative with it. Most servers are going to have basic jobs to help you get started in making money, or even things like hunting animals or gold panning to start building yourself up. Try adding a little bit of creativity to the jobs as well to add a little bit of extra flair or immersion. Instead of simply accepting a job to kill 3 pigs and deliver them, maybe add an extra roleplay layer that a rival ranch hired you to kill 3 of the competition's prize pigs in an effort to make themselves look better for the upcoming pig weighing competition. Find goals in your roleplay. Become the biggest mafia boss in Saint Denis, or maybe just be the right-hand man in one. Or maybe just be the hired hand that does all the dirty work. Become a notorious outlaw of New Austin, or run a successful bar in the heart of Valentine. Either way, there's no limit other than your own creativity. Now we move on to the general rules. Most servers have some of the core basic rules that help separate Red Dead Roleplay from things like Red Dead Online. Some of the biggest rules are NVL, not valuing your life. This is pretty much showing that your character has fear for their own life. If 2 outlaws draw a gun on you while your back is turned, you don't immediately turn around and headshot them for the pogs. You instead put your hands up, show some fear for your life, as if they were going to shoot you and your character would permanently die. You want to immerse yourself in the moment and think of how you would react in a real situation of someone aiming a weapon at you. You definitely wouldn't turn into John Wick. So value your character's life and comply when your life is in danger. The second one is metagaming. Metagaming is using knowledge from outside of the server to use for purposes inside the server. For example, this could be watching various streamers from the same server you play on and using the information you see on stream for your character's gain. If you're watching XXX Dark Cowboy 69 stream and notice he has $1,000 on him while he's riding around, so you get on your character to find his location and rob him, that's metagaming. Do not do it. Let things flow naturally in the world of roleplay. It's just a character anyway. It's not you personally. Another one is power gaming. This is abusing game mechanics to gain an advantage in roleplay. A common example that I can think of is actually from GTA RP. Spamming jump while running gives your character a speed advantage when getting away from cops. This is considered power gaming because you are abusing the glitch to escape, and plus you look a little silly doing it anyway. How many cop chases do you see in real life where the criminal's hopping around constantly to get away from the law? None. And in this next portion here, I want to talk about give and take. The biggest recommendation I have for roleplay in RedM or even 5M is just roleplay in general and learn to take L's along with the W's. You have to give and take. Think about some of your favorite movies or characters and think about why you like those characters. You see the characters struggle throughout the movie and eventually overcome their hurdles.
I know Tommy makes you feel great. He makes you feel like you're winning again. But you're losing us. Rocky, you're losing your family.
And it makes you enjoy the story that much more when you see the ups and downs of a character's life. You feel bad for them, and you also feel so much excitement when they finally get their victory. If you go into roleplay treating it like Red Dead Online, just trying to grind money and headshot as many people with barely any conversation, that's low quality and you're not doing yourself any favors. And most likely you're probably going to end up getting banned. So create a story. If you're an outlaw, have a conversation with law instead of running away. confront them, have that 5-minute scene like in the movies where tensions are high, and then let the shooting commence. Roleplay is a collaborative experience for everyone to enjoy. Well, there you have it. You now have all the basic understanding of how to get yourself started in Red Dead Roleplay, so you can go out there and live your dreams as a cowboy. Hope you have fun. Hope you enjoyed the video. Might have a few more of these style videos coming out in the future, but feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the information. Yeehaw, partner.